Hello, good morning, everyone.
Ayan. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, Kuya Nikki.
Good morning, bro. Kumusta?
Ayos naman.
Good morning. Ano ko muna yung ano
Ayan.
ko,
Hello, hello,
audio ko.
hello. Good morning, Kuya Nikki.
Kasi nag-echo yung TV ko. Sandali.
Ayos naman. May giant TV kasi eh. Kaya,
Good morning, Kuya Nikki.
so good morning mga kababayan habang si Kuya Nikki ay nag-mute ng kanyang higanting TV. Welcome to our show.
Ayan. Welcome again sa mga viewers natin all over the world, lalo na sa Pilipinas. Once again, this is Friday. Thank God it's
Yan.
Friday. And it's Morning with the Kuyas again.
Yes.
My name is Kuya Nikki. And
Kuya Mikmik.
we are from the Sun-Cor team. Today, we have a very special guest. Hindi na po siya bago. Regular po. At saka,
Yep.
ayan po. Meron po akong bisita ang kasama. Ayan, may Sun-Cor baby po kami.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Hi. Okay. That is gonna do some work muna, okay? Okay. Ayan po. So, yeah, magandang umaga po lahat ulit nandito sa Canada. Time check po. It's already 9:09 here in Ontario. How about sa lugar
So,
mo?
2 hours difference sa west. 7:09 dito.
Yeah, 7:09 in the morning. Okay. So, how's the weather dyan, Kuya Mikmik?
So, dito kasi sa Calgary pa iba-iba. Kahapon was I think 4 degrees, ngayon 10 degrees naman. So, early in the morning 10 degrees, so that's good, pero I think bukas may snow kami.
Ayun. I think we can feel the spring na talaga. No, here
Yeah.
kasi positive 16.
Don't say that. That's a bad word.
So,
Ayan.
yan. So, yun ang mga ganap.
Ayun. So, without further ado, let's welcome our visitor, bro. Like I said, hindi na po siya bago. Regular na po yan namin. Tsaka, isa sa mga favorite school namin to. Kasi this is our first partner school. Dito kami
Yes.
isa. No? Sun-Cor started with this school. Alahalata
Yep.
naman. I-flex mo na namin yung hoodies
Hindi
namin.
naman halata. Hindi halata.
Ayan.
Yan.
So without further ado, please help me welcome Miss Ina. She is the International Education Advisor of Fanshawe College. Ayan. Hi, Miss Ina. Kumusta?
Hi, everyone.
Ayun.
Hello.
Medyo ano mo lang, Miss Ina. Yung signal niya. Medyo cutting off. Alam mo naman si Miss Ina, palaging busy yan. On the road palagi yan. I think ayusin muna natin yung signal natin. Ayun.
Is it better now?
You're frozen right now.
Yes. Pero
but we can partly hear you.
Yeah, pero ano lang, para siyang ano talaga, nagro-robot. Ayan. So, while we wait for Miss Ina to shoutout ko lang lahat ng viewers natin. If you can share this live stream again with the Kuyas, please do kasi nga it will be a very informative session today, lalo na yung Fanshawe College. This is the number one, I think, school na pinakamaraming Filipino na. na students.
Yes.
Ayan.
There's a big chance that they are.
Yes, ayun.
Okay
Ayan,
na po ba?
yan, okay na Miss Ina.
Ayan, gumagalaw na.
Gumagalaw na.
Sorry, kasi nasa Iloilo po ako ngayon. So, medyo intermittent
Wow.
po ang ating
Wow, ano yan?
signal.
Ano ba
At
meron sa
maulan po kasi dito.
Wow.
Actually, nag-visits lang ako. Iloilo and Bacolod. Pero, yun. So, but I will be back sa Manila after Holy Week. Medyo maulan lang dito kaya yung signal din ay hindi ganun.
Yeah. Sabi nga nila yung, I mean, I heard the news that mayroon, wala namang bagyo but it's a low pressure air, ano lang.
Yeah, exactly.
Kaya lang it's, hindi naman masyadong malakas, kaya lang matagal kasi na ulan daw eh. Kumbaga non-stop yung rain.
Buong araw. Buong araw umuulan. That's true.
Pero it should be summer right now in the Philippines, di ba? Kasi nga, March and April, di ba? So, supposedly, yun nga, yun yung pinaka-best time to go to the beach.
Baka ano Kuya Nikki, inuubos na yung ulan para pagdating natin sunny na.
Yeah. Inubos ko lang kasi darating na mga Kuyas this July and August. Ayun. Tapos, yeah, I love Iloilo. I used to, hindi naman kasi dati nung bumabiyahe pa kami, from barko lang kasi ginagamit dati. So from Mindanao going to Manila, kasi doon ako nag-college, ang ginagamit namin barko, ano pa yun WGNA. Ano ko naranasan nyo pa yun?
Hindi pa super ferry.
Oh, super ferry pa yun.
Super ferry lang ata yung naabutan ko.
Oh, city siya pa yun eh. So yun nga, every time you go to Manila, from CDO to Manila, magsa-stop overs either sa Bacolod, sa Iloilo, or sa Cebu. And we have time to like 8 hours mag-spend ka muna doon. So bababa ka. And yeah, mababait yung mga tao sa Bacolod ng Iloilo. Ayan. So yun, Miss Ina, is there is there a way you can share your screen? Para alam ko, excited na yung lahat eh.
Sige. So let me just share my screen.
Check natin. Ayun, shout out sa lahat ng viewers natin from UAE and Saudi, sa Pilipinas, lahat ng OFWs natin na viewers.
Oh, yes.
Ayan.
Can you see it now?
Yes, I can see the...
yes. Yay! Yes, it's there.
Okay.
So, Miss Ina, the floor is yours. We'll be, tatabi muna kami ni Kuya Mikmik, and yeah, it's all yours.
All right. Thank you so much again, Kuyas. And hello po sa lahat ng mga nanonood nitong live stream natin. So again, my name is Ina and ako po yung International Education Advisor of Fanshawe College for the Philippines. So in partnership with Sun-Cor, they are helping our students to achieve their dreams of going to Canada to pursue their studies, and also, syempre, yung pinaka-importante, yung study permit application. So, let me just introduce to you Fanshawe, ano yung mga programs na in-offer natin for you, and also ano yung mga benefits na you can enjoy as a Fanshawe student. And most importantly, kung ano yung mga application requirements should you start your studies with us. So, let's talk about Fanshawe College first. So, Fanshawe is located in London, Ontario. So London actually is one of the largest cities in the province. We are 2 hours away from Toronto Airport, na main entry point ng aming mga students. So for many international students, I think lalong-lalo ng mga Pinoy, ang pinakaunang worry natin is kung anong mangyayari sa atin pagdating ng Toronto Airport. Lalong-lalo na if wala tayong kakilala, or this is your first time to travel abroad, or after the pandemic, or all your life, this is your first time to travel abroad. So wag po kayo maglala, because later on, I'll be discussing yung arrival service that we provide to students. If you are coming in, or this is your first time to travel, sorry, may nag-echo dun sa background. But anyway, we have arrival service that I will be discussing later on. In terms of our student population, we have 22,000 full-time students, and 7,500 of them are international, representing 104 different countries. So true to the nature of Canada, we have a very multicultural community sa international student population of Fanshawe. And we are happy to say that in 2020, kahit po pandemic, Philippines is the second biggest market or country in the international student population of Fanshawe. So if let's say I am a Filipino going to Fanshawe, for sure meron akong makikilalang fellow kababayan in my program na makikita ko sa school, sa corridor, and also within London City. Kasi yung mga students din namin na Filipinos, they are bringing yung spouse nila, isa lang yung spouse, and also yung family nila. So yung mga kids nila, they are bringing them to Canada while they are studying. And in terms of how we deliver our programs, ito yung unique and siguro ito yung pinakamagandang highlight if you are going to study in Canada, because especially in Fanshawe College, because we practice experiential learning na very different sa mga na let's say kung saan ka na-expose na program delivery, especially dito sa Pilipinas, wherein it's very traditional na masyado tayong babad sa homework, masyadong mataas yung weight sa grade natin yung mga exams, and also madami tayong lectures in terms of the delivery of our programs here in the Philippines. Na very different sa Canada, specifically in Fanshawe, kasi we still have lectures for sure, para at least may theory pa rin kayo in terms of the programs that you will finish or you will be studying. Meron pa rin mga exams. Also, meron pa rin mga research, meron pa rin tayong mga assignments. But majority of your focus in the program will be hands-on learning. And ano yung mga hands-on learning na pinoprovide namin? If you have started your search about studying in Canada, for sure you will come across yung mga term na placement and co-op. So, ano ba yung placement and co-op sa Fanshawe College? So, placement is shorter in terms of duration. So, normally it's counted through hours. So, you have X number of hours that you have to complete for placement. Or siguro ang maximum na niyan is 4 months of placement. So, ito yung mga tinatawag namin na internship, field placement, and externship na nakalagay sa, it's part of your program. So normally, sa isang academic semester, you have your classes, your normal classes, and you will have time for placement. So for placement, we have many of our programs will actually have placements, and in terms of pay, walang usual pay yung mga placements, but it will be the discretion of the company if they will give you allowances or incentives while you are doing your placement. So that's placement. Co-op or cooperative education, on the other hand, is longer in terms of duration. So pag ang program mo in Fanshawe has a co-op, it means that you have a specific term or terms for co-op. Minimum is 4 months, the maximum is 8 months. So normally, ang co-op is done during summer or towards the latter portion of your program. So hindi siya kasabay sa any academic classes mo. You have one specific term or 4 months or 8 months na purely nasa company ka doing your co-op. And also co-op is...
Sorry to disrupt you. I think the screen is not moving. Nasa first page pa din yung slide.
Yes po. Nasa second page pa rin ako.
First pa rin siya. It never move.
Okay. How about this?
Hindi pa rin siya.
Sige, let me just stop sharing.
Yes, kasi alam mo yun, na-excite na sila. Nagsasabi ko yan, Nick. Hindi nag-move yung Ayan.
Okay, how about this one? Hindi ko lang alam kung paano ko siya Sige, i-share ko siya ulit. And then...
Ayan, ito yung
Ayan. Is it... Nasa second page na ba?
Oo, pero wala siyang lumalabas eh. Is there a way that you can share it as that screen?
Nakalagay siya, it's here, dun sa parang row, pero I'm also sharing the screen itself.
Yeah, wala kasi siya lumalabas eh. Ang nakalagay dito, sharing slide lang.
Okay.
Pero kanina, lumabas din kanina eh, yung shinare mo. Pero hindi lang siya nag-move. Siguro ano lang, yung PowerPoint i-share mo pero wag mo siyang ano, yung
Okay. I see. Hindi siya full view. Parang
oo,
ganon.
para
Okay.
per page na lang natin.
Okay. Ito. Sige.
Yan.
Ganito. Ganyan ba? Tama ba ang ginagawa ko?
Yan,
Ito.
tapos yan. Yan.
Ah,
Tapos
sige.
Yun.
nagmo-move na siya.
Mano-mano
Okay.
na lang.
Pasensya na po.
No problem.
Yan, that's part of
Ayan.
pag nagla-live tayo.
Okay po.
Ayan.
Ayan.
Sige, continue.
Better. Okay. So let's talk about co-op naman po. So co-op, like I said, it's it's not combined with your academic classes. So meron kang specific term, which is 4 months or 8 months na paid internship. And in terms of yung pay mo, it's high. It can be higher than minimum wage, or some companies usually meron na silang set range for salary ng co-op na almost the same as yung entry level nila. So those are placement and co-op, and again, it's very much present in many of our programs. In other programs, wala silang placement, wala silang co-op. So a lot of you might think na, oy, wala ba ako experiential learning na makukuha within the program? So the answer is no, because in the delivery of the classes that you will have in the program, yung mga courses ninyo, there will be several activities na meron ding component ng experiential learning, wherein many of our programs would have capstone projects. Meron kayong mga case study na ginagawa in the program. We also have activities for you in your program na you will build your own portfolio. And itong mga to, yung mga activities na to and opportunities na to, will actually help you when you look for jobs after graduation. Because especially if you have built your portfolio and then you are in a creative media or design program, maganda siya when you look for jobs after graduation. Na yun naman yung gusto ng madaming international students in Canada. So let's talk about as well yung campuses ng Fanshawe. So madami na po kaming campuses, but majority of our campuses are still located in London City. So our main campus is located in Oxford Street. So for the main campus, majority of our programs are offered here. Likewise, yung mga facilities that you have access to as a student of Fanshawe, it's normally also offered here in the main campus. We also have the Center of Applied Transportation Technology, and this one, it's for science, engineering, and transportation program students. We also have the Aviation Center, as you can see here, and this one is, of course, yung mga aviation program students namin. And the downtown campus, dalawang yung building doon. The first building is the School of Digital and Performing Arts. And then the other building is the School of Culinary, Tourism, and Hospitality. And the last campus that we have is the South Campus, wherein we only offer it for international students, specifically enrolled in graduate certificate programs in business. And hindi po lahat ng business programs na grad cert ay offered here. We just have a few programs in na grad cert of business na offer dito sa London campus. Outside London campus, if let's say you have a family member who can help you in terms of accommodation and malapit sila na pwede mo silang tuluyan when you are studying in Fanshawe, we have St. Thomas, Woodstock, and Simcoe. And here in these campuses, hindi po lahat ng programs ay offered here. So we have very few programs na offered sa mga regional campuses na to. And also, last December 2021, we have a partnership with ILAC, wherein Fanshawe will have a Toronto campus in downtown Toronto, offering 5 programs starting fall 2022. So if let's say, again, like yung mga regional campuses namin, meron kang kakilala, I know madaming Filipino sa Greater Toronto area, if isa yung relatives mo doon and malapit sila dun sa downtown Toronto na pwede kang magstay there and they can help you for accommodation, then of course you're very much open to check out the programs offered in Toronto campus. But if like many or majority of the international students or Filipino students in going to Canada na first time nila, wala silang kakilala, London City is actually a great place because majority of the programs are offered in London main campus, and marami na ring mga Pinoy na pwedeng tumulong sa'yo to adjust in your new life in Canada. Now let's talk about the programs that we offer. So we have 200 plus programs across 17 areas of study. And as you can see, madami po tayong mga specializations. So many of our students coming from the Philippines are taking programs that are related to their degree, yung education nila, and also their work experience. So siguro, just to mention yung mga popular areas of study ng mga Filipino students namin, a lot of them are taking business, community studies and education, construction, culinary, health, IT, nursing, science and engineering, and tourism, hospitality, and recreation. Also, we have several credentials that you can finish in Fanshawe. So we have degree program na 4 years. We have 1 year post-secondary certificate, 2 year diploma, 3 year advanced diploma, and we also have graduate certificates na ranging from 1 year and 2 years. And here, in my next slide, it will show you yung pwede yung pathway when you apply to Fanshawe College for a specific program, and also yung mga postgraduate opportunities for you. So meron tayong 3 categories based sa mga applications na nakukuha namin in Fanshawe. So the first category would be high school graduates. These are the applicants who finished fourth year high school or grade 10 in the current curriculum of the DepEd here in the Philippines. So if you are a high school graduate, hindi ka po nakapag-college or nag-college ka pero hindi mo siya tinuloy, you can still be accepted in Fanshawe, but you have to take 1 year general arts and science before you can continue to any 1 to 3 year post-secondary program. So the general arts and science is a mandatory requirement for you. However, meron tayong mga students na finish an associate degree of at least 2 years, or they have started college pero siguro nag-stop sila nung third year or fourth year. Basta nakapag 2 years ka in college, you can be exempted from general arts and can proceed directly to a post-secondary program. Of course, pag may exemption kang gustong i-pursue, kailangan po may mga documents tayo na pwede nyo i-submit. Unfortunately, we cannot accept yung TESDA or yung NC 1, 2, or 3 na certification as a replacement dun sa 2 years in college or an associate degree. And madami po tayo dito sa mga, dito sa category na to, yung mga OFWs. So, majority of them are in Middle East. So, if you want to study or you know someone who are in this category, they can be accepted in Fanshawe. The second category would, I think, apply to majority of our viewers today and also our students currently in Fanshawe. So they are both high school and college graduates, which means they have the flexibility to choose any program, be it post-secondary or graduate certificate, and depende na lang yan kung gaano nila gusto katagal mag-aral, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, and also yung program of interest nila. And then the last one would be K-12 graduates. So we have an increasing number of applicants who are straight from grade 12, or yung iba nag-start ng first semester in college pero yung parents nila or sila mismo, they want to study abroad. So if you are in this category, nakapag senior high school ka, you can apply directly to Fanshawe without taking general arts kasi meron kang grades 11 and 12. And as early as if you're in your last semester of grade 12, you can already apply to Fanshawe. Magiging conditional lang yung LOA mo kasi kulang ka pa ng last sem na grades and also yung certificate of graduation or diploma mo. But if you are in the K-12 category, you can apply directly to a 1 to 3 year post-secondary program. Or if you want to apply for a degree na 4 years, you can do that one as well. So with the credentials that you have right now, depende yan kung dito, kung alin man dito, And the program that you will study in Fanshawe College, as long as it's a full-time program and that we offer it to international students, if you study a one-year program, you may be eligible for a one-year post-graduation work permit. And if you study at least a two-year program, you can be eligible to up to three-year post-graduation work permit. So some of you might ask, paano po yung first category? Since may mandatory na ako na one-year program and the only funds that I have available would be for a two-year program, magiging eligible ba ako for the up to three-year post-graduation work permit? The answer is yes. If you want to only study for 2 years, since GAP or General Arts and Science is a requirement, after this, you can proceed to a one-year post-secondary certificate. So normally, yung mga students namin, they will choose business fundamentals, yung office admin general, culinary skills, professional butchery, or yung mga welding or plumbing techniques na programs. Yun po yung in-offer nila. And wag po nating maliitin yung general arts and science because they are still considered as a full-time program. And that means they are eligible for a post-graduation work permit or PGWP. So kung 1+1 yan, you can be eligible to up to 3-year post-graduation work permit. Same goes for our students in the second category na yung mga grad cert namin is 1 year long lang. So if you want to get a longer PGWP, you might want to consider studying 2 one-year programs or 1+1. In terms of 1+1, we don't have like a strict bundle. So it's really up to you kung ano yung pwede mong i-1+1. But of course, dapat maganda yung tie-up nung ano mo. Related siya somehow dun sa pinapursue mo. So these are the overview of our programs. But if you want, again, to, let's say, ask for or consult in terms of program recommendation, I would highly suggest for you guys to reach out to Sun-Cor because they will help you in terms of finding the right program na hindi lang makakatulong sa'yo to be admitted in Fanshawe College, admitted in the program, but at the same time, sound din to get your study permit approval na very important when you are about to start your program in Canada. So now let's talk about the student services that we offer. So again, London is 2 hours away from Toronto Airport. So pag papunta na kayong Canada, you don't have to worry because we have an arrival service that we offer to international students coming into Canada for the first time. So this is provided 30 days prior to start of intake. And this service includes transportation from Toronto to London or regional campus if you are staying or taking a program in a regional campus. And if you want to stay in our partner hotels in London City, na ginagawa ng many international students kasi usually hindi pa sila makakalipat kaagad dun sa permanent accommodation nila upon arrival in London. So usually they go to Airbnbs, stay 1 or 2 days, pero meron din kami mga partner hotels in London wherein you can stay for 1, 2, or 3 days. Tapos that's the best time for you to go around London City to look for accommodation or to wait until you move into your permanent accommodation. Also, hindi ko nalagay dito, but in 2022, we have, actually since 2020 pa to, we have a partnership with Philippine Airlines. So if you're coming from Manila and you're booking a direct flight, Manila to Toronto, meron kaming discount if you are a Fanshawe student. And this discount will be can be extended to at least 2 dependents. So kailangan nyo ibigay yung LOA ninyo and also yung tuition fee receipt ninyo and yung mga documents to prove na yung relationship ninyo with the 2 dependents so that they can also get yung discount ng Philippine Airlines when you book your flights going to Canada. Also, as an international student, we have a team dedicated for you to help with any program, admission, and student immigration-related concerns. So if ever you have questions about your study permit, of course, you can go to our international center. If you have questions about your insurance, you have questions about your program, and also yung status mo in terms of you as a student, you can go to the International Center. Also, we have the Learning Center with for all academic assistance needed by our students. So we have peer-to-peer tutoring. And I also would like to our students to apply as a tutor kasi maganda siyang exposure and dagdag din siya sa in-campus jobs for you that you can of course participate in. And also hindi lang sa learning center yung you can seek help for any academic assistance. You have your program coordinator and academic advisors as well who can help you if you're not doing very well in a specific course or in a specific subject. And lagi kong sinasabi during pre-departure, wag po nating hintayin na malapit na mag-end yung semester before you reach out for help because it might be too late for someone to intervene and help you out. So as much as possible, wag po tayong mahiya to reach out to them because they would know yung mga professors ninyo and they would know best kung ano yung pwede nyong gawin to make up for whatever it is na na-miss mo in the class and also how you can get back on track in your program. Also, if you're doing well academically, you can apply for our scholarships and bursaries, and they are usually merit-based, lalo-lalo na yung scholarship. So you have to finish one semester in Fanshawe before you can apply to a scholarship that would usually range from 500 to 2,000 Canadian dollars. And in terms of career and employment, we have the Career and Employment Service Center, which is your one-stop access to everything that you need to know about job readiness and employment in Canada. So here we have a big team who can help you with everything about jobs. So we do career fairs, virtual and physical, hopefully soon, and also career coaching. If you would like to some help to create your LinkedIn account, because I think majority of the companies in Canada are also recruiting in LinkedIn. So you can reach out. Also, pag may placement and co-op kayo in the program, meron kayong mga placement and co-op consultants that will help you in terms of preparation. So yan yung Career and Employment Service Center namin. And then for tuition fee and living expenses, which is very important, program tuition and fees can range from 16 to 18,000 Canadian dollars. And that is for 1 year or let's say 2 semesters. And sorry, I just need to drink water. Okay, so if you are going to apply to Fanshawe, when you receive your letter of acceptance, the first payment that you have to settle is the 2,300 CAD tuition fee deposit. So it has to be paid 30 days from the from the issuance date of your LOA. And then the next payment will be the balance of your first semester tuition fee. So in terms of deadline, you will receive an invoice with the amount, yung balance, and also when you have to pay it. And that is usually 2 to 3 months before the start of class. And the rest of the semesters, it can be paid in Canada. Your program tuition and fees is also inclusive of bus pass if you are a full-time London student. So this will actually save you a lot of money in terms of transportation because this bus pass is not only limited dun sa mga routes going to the campus, but you can use your bus pass anytime, even on holidays and weekends, 24/7 around London City. Also, your tuition fee is inclusive of medical insurance that covers hospitalization, medical procedures, and also consultation. For books and other expenses, it's not part of your tuition fee, but it will really depend on your program, and it can range from 500 to 2,000 Canadian dollars. Ang mga ginagawa ng mga Filipino students namin, pag hindi naman nag-change yung requirement ng books ng professor, normally they purchase old books. Or ngayon na online, you can also get or purchase yung mga online or digital copy of the book, which is of course much cheaper than sa physical copy. And for accommodation, specifically off-campus housing, it can range from 6,000 to 8,000 Canadian dollars. And that's actually for a single bed occupancy. Kung gusto niyo ng monthly range, it's around 380 to 450 CAD per month. That's inclusive of rent, utilities, and Wi-Fi already. So again, this is a single bed occupancy. In terms of yung setup, majority of our students are, especially Filipinos, merong mga townhouses or big houses in London. You have your own room na meron ka sariling bed, meron ka sariling dresser and whatnot, but everything else is shared. So you have a shared bathroom, kitchen, laundry, and also living room. So usually yon para at least mas affordable, but still you have your own space. And of course, if you are bringing your family with you, a two-bedroom apartment in London City, an average rent, monthly rent is 1,600 Canadian dollars. So still, accommodation is 40% more affordable if you will compare it to accommodation rent in Greater Toronto area cities. And then in terms of studying at Fanshawe, we have three main intakes. So we have September, which is fall, January is winter, and summer is May. Currently, we are accepting applications for fall 2022 and all intakes in 2023. If you're going to apply for fall, many of our programs are still open. Pero yung mga very popular programs like PSW, gerontology, construction, and also yung iba naming programs in business, they are already closed. And pero kung gusto nyo pa rin i-push yung fall, okay naman. Basta you have to get your LOA as soon as possible because the program might close very soon. And you also have a lot of documents that you have to process in terms of study permit application. But for 2023 intakes, we are now accepting applications. So if you want to apply, then reach out to Sun-Cor so that they can help you in terms of your LOA issuance. In terms of application requirements, these are the minimum requirements that we need from you. If you're going to apply for a post-secondary program, you have to submit both high school and college transcripts and diplomas. But if you're going to apply for a grad cert program, since the minimum requirement is a degree, you just have to submit your college transcript and diploma. So I know that in the Philippines, it will really take time for you to get the document from your previous school. So if meron na po kayo intention to study in Canada, to apply, please request as soon as possible para at least kung mag-launch na tayo ng application and pati study permit ninyo, then ready na po yung documents. Also, totoo po na we are not requiring IELTS for Filipino students. So, majority of our programs that are offered to Filipino students don't require IELTS. Duolingo, any English test, pati na po yung Certificate of Freedom of Instruction, it's not required to be submitted in your application to get your letter of acceptance, except for two programs, pharmacy technician and occupational therapy. So, ito lang yung dalawang programs in Fanshawe that we offer to international students, especially Filipinos, na kailangan ng IELTS. The rest, PSW, gerontology, health systems, healthcare admin, or other programs in business, IT, hospitality, transportation, construction, they are not requiring IELTS. Also, please check the website, and of course, Sun-Cor will also let you know if merong mga admission requirements na additional, such as grade, work experience, resume, lalong-lalo na yung portfolio in some of our programs before you get your letter of acceptance. So that's the end of my presentation. If you want to know more about Fanshawe, feel free to check out our website and also our Facebook and YouTube channels, Fanshawe International and Fanshawe International Philippines. So thank you so much for listening.
Ayan.
Yun, thank you very much, Miss Ina. Yun. Actually, guys, yung sa lahat ng viewers natin ngayon, yung Fanshawe or yung London, Ontario is a very sikat sa mga Filipino na lumilipat na doon because hindi, sabi nga ni Miss Ina is, hindi siya, it's outside the Toronto area. pero hindi siya yung probinsyang-probinsya. So there's
Yeah.
a lot of establishment. Ang dami naming mga students na ngayon na they're graduates na they're working in the corporate industry in ano din sa mismong
Yep.
Tondo, Ontario.
Yep.
And baka nang isipin nyo pa, probinsya, yes, may mga malalaking building din doon.
Oo, may stadium din doon.
Ayun. At saka, like I said, ito yung isa sa mga pinakamaraming malaking Filipino community. So pagdating nyo doon, as is, parang pag nakakita ng Pinoy, parang normal lang. Ang daming Filipino restaurants. Shout out to Pepe's. Ayan. Marami din tayong mga Filipino community na willing to offer their help. No? Ang daming grupo doon na you just need to like build your network. No, reach out. Sabi nga ni Miss Ina, huwag tayo mahiya. No, kasi pag nahihiya tayo dito, magugutom tayo. So you need to build network talaga. Pagdating mo dito, you need to gain friends. No, at the same time, sabi nga ni Kuya Mikmik, yung Pilipino talaga, no? Natural sa Pilipino ang tumulong, no? And also for September intake, meron po kaming pasabog din sa mga gusto pang humabol.
Wow.
September intake, anyone that will get an LOA with Sun-Cor and visa services, it's either LOA lang or visa services with Kuya Mikmik. We're giving away $500 cashback from Sun-Cor for September 2022 intake only. So,
Wow. Yan na.
walang ibang immigration agency ang nag-offer ng ganito. We want you guys to be comfortable. Once $500 is not that big, pero no, it could be a month rent. It could be a 3 weeks or 4 weeks grocery.
Yeah, kung nasa residence sila, 1 month rent na yun ng
Yeah.
Fanshawe.
And Miss Ina, just to din, alam ko medyo napagod ka doon sa mo. I want you to rest muna for a few minutes. Meron tayong bisita na actual student mismo right now. Na estudyante mismo ng I don't know if you will recognize her, but they came here as a family then. And currently nag-aaral pa rin siya. So let me just add her in. Okay, so welcome to the Angeles family from Pampanga.
Ayun, no?
Ayan. Hello.
Angeles na, Pampanga pa.
Ayan. So I think, can you guys introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm Noel Angeles. We came here April 1st last year, 2021, with my wife, Corinne. So I'm from Manila. We do have family in Pampanga. I think in Florida Blanca.
Joke lang yung bro, hindi talaga sa Pampanga. Pero
Ay, sorry, naniwala naman ako.
Hindi, taga-Pasig kami.
So, ako originally from Tondo, Manila. And before we came here, we're living at Pasig, Barangay Capitolio.
So he's a workforce analyst. Ako, same company, but yeah.
So sino ba yung students inyong dalawa?
Ako, I'm the student.
Can you share naman ano ba yung background mo sa Philippines, tapos bakit gusto mong mag-aral? Bakit Fanshawe din?
Background. So natapos ako ng nursing sa Global City, sa The Fort. But I never was able to use it. So puro training lang. And then I got a job sa Optum Global Solutions where you both worked also. Naging supervisor ako doon sa isang account. And then we decided to come here to Canada. And then yun nga, in-approach namin si Nick. He was able to help us decide on which course to take. And then nung nagde-decide kami kasi, I was thinking na parang siguro maganda kung i-merge natin yung nursing background ko into my administrative profession at the moment. So ang nakita namin is na available is Fanshawe. And right now, I'm taking healthcare administration management.
Yun, magandang example to, from nursing to healthcare administration. No? And so far, how's your experience as a student?
As a student, okay naman siya. It's challenging because there's a lot of reading talaga. Parang syempre nung college ako, siguro mga 15 years ago, parang banjing ka lang, di ba? Kahit ano lang. Pero ngayon talaga kailangan mong magbasa. Parang halos every weekly may mga cases kaming binabasa, as in stories ng parang mga scenarios. Tapos kailangan mo siyang i-analyze and all. Nung level 1 and level 2, it was just once a week. Pero ngayong level 3, mga average of 3 cases per week. Really challenging, pero kaya naman. But yung mga professor namin, they're really nice naman and understanding. What's important lang is you have to attend class. So hindi ko akalain actually na I would be, ano nga tawag doon? Dean's list. Magdi-Dean's list pa ako.
Uy, congrats.
Pero, ayun na nga. Hindi naman siya ganun kahirap kasi apparently, most Filipinos nagdi-Dean's list talaga. Parang it's very common. And you just make sure you have to submit the assignments, participate in class when needed. Kasi sasabihin naman ng professor kung kailangan may mag-raise kayo ng hand para mabigyan kayo ng grades. Pero pag hindi naman nila sinabi yun, okay lang kahit na yung iba kong classmates naka-off lang yung cam, ganun. Pero I think it's just the standard that you set for yourself and I guess my commitment to excellence na parang kailangan, pag may hiningi yung professor, kailangan maibigay ko.
Yan. Galing naman. Corinne, just want to ask, kasi ang dami, ito question ng mga general applicant natin. Mahirap ba maghanap ng work as an international student? And also kay Noel din kay OWP. Pagdating ba dito, nahirapan ba kayo? Kasi sabi nila Ontario crowded na, mahirap maghanap ng work. Is that true ba at your sa end niyo?
Ako daw muna. Sa akin, kasi kung titignan mo sa mga sa LinkedIn, kung titignan mo sa Indeed, sobrang dami kang makikita na trabaho, as in left and right. Kaso, it took me 2 to 3 months para makakuha talaga ng trabaho. Nag-apply din ako left and right. I think it's depending on, I don't know, kung kung fit ka talaga dun sa gusto nila. I think you have to make background check din kung if the company would really like to receive students, kasi I think there are companies na iniano nila yung availability ng tao. So maraming trabaho, pero kailangan mo talaga magtiyaga to get the perfect one. And of course, I think big factor na you pray for it to get the right job for you. Kasi matagal akong naghintay, but the job that I had previously in Ottawa, it was fit talaga sa healthcare. I worked for a long-term care home under the Ottawa Hospital. Tapos ko doon, resident support aide. Nag-help kami ng mga matatanda. And paglipat namin dito sa London, last November, ang nakuha ko naman job is sa St. Joseph's Hospital. So they currently have support na ngayon ang ginagawa ko is screening for COVID screening, so yung sa mga front door ganun. And it's nice kasi the job is somewhat easy, na hindi naman siya stressful. Tsaka yun nga, syempre, you have to make sure that the job that you have would not be as stressful para hindi ka din mahirapan sa mag-focus sa pag-aaral. And yun naman.
Ay, yun.
Ako, so 2 months akong walang trabaho. But, apply lang ako ng apply sa LinkedIn. Actually, lahat ng in-applyan ko, parang konti lang yung tumawag. And then, I seek help sa Sun-Cor, especially kay Nick. Nick and I was friend before, bago pa kami makarating dito. And super na-appreciate ko talaga si Nick. Kasi ever since na mag-office mate kami, mag-friends kami back in the Philippines, makita mo talaga sa puso niya yung pagtulong. I can remember parang Nick was helping me on a spreadsheet, parang ganito lang yan pare, tingnan mo to, gawin mo yan, ganyan. So talagang super na-appreciate yung help na binigay ni Nick and opportunity na pinilit na talaga ako kasi parang 2013 pa lang, we were planning to go here in Canada. Nag-aral ako mag-butcher, pero nag-apply ako sa agency, then they're saying, sir, parang yung build ng katawan mo, hindi ka naman nag-butcher talaga, tapos nilagay mo dito sa experience mo, 3 years, dahil yun yung kailangan. Sabi ng mga agency, baka maban ka lang sa Canada or other countries. Better yet, siguro maghanap ka na lang ng ibang other way para makarating. So, parang na-lose na yung hope namin. And then, parang 2015 to 2021, Nick was talagang calling me every year. Franco, gusto mo na bang pumunta dito? Ganyan, ganito lang yan. So, talagang pinilit ako ni Nick. And when we had the opportunity na magkaroon ng pera pang enroll, and everything, talagang we took the opportunity, no? So, si Nick din yung nag-help sa akin para makahanap ng trabaho dito. So, ang trabaho ko sa Pilipinas is a call center. So, talaga, I encourage talaga, especially maraming Pilipino ang nagtatrabaho sa call center. Pwede pong magkaroon ng trabaho as a call center agent dito, yung mga OWP. And in my case, ako po is workforce management, which is magandang opportunity po for you kasi in 1 year time, I believe, pwede ka na mag-apply ng PR. So it's a very, very good opportunity for BPO industry to come here in Canada.
Ayun. Ito kasi sila, they're very, perfect example na they have a stable jobs in the Philippines. Kaya lang, frustrated lang. Kasi nga with all the system what's going in the Philippines, and they end up, coming here, not knowing what to expect. No? And by the way, you came here with how many kids with you guys?
One.
Ayun. So yung isa on the way pa tayo.
Ayun. Under process.
Ayun. So yun nga, they're on their mid-30s. Ayun bro, mid lang sinabi ko para at least average mid-30s na po sila. Like I said, yung sa BPO industry, although magka-work kami ni Noel before sa call center. Yes, shout out sa mga call center peeps dyan. And marami pong opportunities dito. At saka hindi po minimum yung call center dito agent or nasa workforce kasi kami. Hindi po minimum, no. Sabihin ko lang nasa $30 yung per hour ni.
Wow, good job.
Ayun. So, like I said, they're happy right now. Na-mention ko lang, narinig ko lang, Corinne, that you were working in Ottawa, pero you're studying in Fanshawe. Paano nangyari yun?
Kasi di ba online pa naman tayo the past year. So pagdating dito is online, and then I worked at Ottawa. Because we were at Ottawa previously. Nag-move kami nung November lang.
I see. So, have you visited the school na ba? Or face-to-face na ba yung class ngayon? Or still online?
Summer is still online. Yung fall na classes will be in person na. I've been to the school once para kunin yung ang tawag doon, manual. Yeah. It's really big.
Yun.
Wow, exciting.
Pasalamat din tayo kay Kuya Mikmik kasi he did the process of your
yes, of course.
Although ako yung nasa harap mo, but sa backend si Kuya Mikmik talaga gumawa nun. And like what other si Kuya Mikmik is a licensed immigration consultant, he does everything and then hands-on siya. Hindi niya pinapagawa sa ibang
Interesting yung case nila kasi health practitioner moving towards health management. Tapos family application pa. So we're very happy for for them, of course. Tsaka happy 1 year sa Canada pala.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yan.
Tsaka, kailan ka ba mag-graduate ko rin?
August this year.
No na.
Oo.
Yeah, so one thing na na-appreciate namin, no, kung talagang porsigido kayo na matapos agad yung course is compressed siya. So instead of 2 years yung matatapos, si Corinne, he will finish it like a year and a half.
Yeah, parang ganun.
Parang ganun.
Ayun.
But it's still a 2-year program.
But still a 2-year
Yep.
program.
Yun
And
yung
wala, kunyari parang wala atang bawas siya dun sa
Sa PGWP.
PGWP, right?
There shouldn't be, yes.
Ayun. And also, Noel and Corinne, alam ko may mention si Miss Ina about sa rent, ganun. So, sa inyo, as a family of 3, okay lang ba i-share ninyo how much are you renting out and ano ba yung nire-rent nyo ngayon na bahay?
Right now, we live in a basement, 2-bedroom siya. And maganda yung nakuha namin na lugar kasi it's near the school also. So we just walk to school yung anak ko and then I can also walk to the South Campus. So we made sure talaga na walking distance kasi nga here in London medyo challenging din yung mga buses kasi there are times na 30 minutes apart or an hour apart. So ayoko naman malate dahil estudyante naman tayo. So yun yung pinilit namin na makakuha ng bahay dito. And yun lang, medyo pricey kasi nga yung area. Right now we're renting 1,570 per month. Wala pang utilities yun. But since basement, so 40% utilities of the whole house.
So, bali we decided. So, maraming paraan para makamura kayo ng bahay dito sa London. But what we considered is yung malapit sa school, Fanshawe, malapit sa school ng anak namin, malapit sa grocery. So we needed not to buy a car talaga. So talagang walk-in lang. So na-compromise namin yung hindi pagbili ng sasakyan. And si Corinne, kaya niya nako-compare yung bus is because sa Ottawa, mas mabilis yung dating ng bus compare sa dito kasi mas maraming tao sa Ottawa compare dito. Pero for me, it's okay naman. Actually, parang minsan nga pagka nagbabas ako tapos malilate yung bus, alam ko, nilalakad ko na lang siguro mga 2 to 3 kilometers minsan. Nilalakad ko lang yan eh.
Oh, that's not bad.
Exercise pa.
Yes.
So, depende lang talaga sa ano. Meron akong mga kaklase dito, nakita ko sila, much cheaper yung mga ano nila, mga rent nila, pero building. Sa building sila nakatira. So, parang siyempre kami dati, medyo natatakot kami sa mga COVID, ganyan. We don't wanna risk, ganyan. So, we opted talaga na parang hiwalay na konti lang yung tao, ganyan. So, yun. Medyo pricey siya, pero kumbaga parang depende naman sa inyo yan kung paano nyo titipirin yung pera nyo.
Discarte.
Ito yun. Like I said, yung cost of living, nagmamatter yan sa lifestyle natin. And like, you guys are very, very perfect example na how you started your life here. I hope yung may makuhang tawag ito, knowledge yung mga bagong dating pa lang like what you did, na patience, no? Kumbaga, wag tayong magmadali. Some of the students tend not to work muna when they arrive kasi nga like Corinne said, nag-study siya 15 years ago. So, kailangan i-calibrate muna natin yung ating mga
may adjustment period talaga eh.
May adjustment muna. Kasi nga, don't take it for granted talaga yung pag-aaral kasi meron talaga bumabagsak. No? Pero like what Corinne said, pag Pilipino, expect na sa dean's list yan. Kasi nga, talagang masipag naman tayo mag-aral.
Walang yata yung hindi.
Yun, I know busy kayong dalawa. They're also working, si Kurit at si Noel. But thank you very much for sharing. No? I hope you can encourage more international students to study in Fanshawe College. Then, ito is mga Sun-Cor, namin to, family. So we will make sure that, mapiPR din sila.
Yeah.
Thank you.
One thing lang, Nick, no, gusto ko lang talaga pasalamatan si Nick kasi talaga si Nick hindi niya ako pinush mag-agency for their services. Never niya ako na pinilit. Pero dahil sa trabaho namin sa Philippines na sobrang busy ganyan, talagang kinuha ko yung services nila, and so sobrang na-appreciate ko yung pagtulong nila at in every step of the way para makarating dito. So thank you very much, Nick and Miss Nick, for all the help.
And also,
Ay,
I just wanted to add, kasi it's a very big amount of money. It's a huge risk. Kaya we did not want to make any mistakes. Kaya pinilit namin na kunin yung services ng Sun-Cor. Para, syempre may peace of mind ka na there's somebody looking at your progress and making sure na everything is well prepared before your application. Kaya, Sun-Cor all the way.
Ayun. Thank you very much.
Walang bayad to Just lang please.
Actually, yung sister din ni Corinne is on the process na rin. Hopefully, let's claim it na makaabot dito sa Canada. Ayun. So once again, Corinne and ayun yung anak ko. Noel, thank you very much for your time. And stay safe kayo dyan palagi sa London. And just reach out, just anything you need help.
Thank you.
Yep,
Thank you.
Here.
Bye for now.
Bye.
Stay safe, guys.
Thank you.
Ayun, Miss Ina. Ayan nga, keeping. Yan. So, it's a very, alam mo yun, sarap ng feeling ng, alam mo yun, yung mismong tao nagpapasalamat for the help. At the same time, makikita mo din talaga na they're doing well.
Tsaka time flies kasi 1 year na pala sila.
Yes, oo.
Parang nagulat ako, ang bilis ng panahon, 1 year na pala sila. Parang kakatanggap ko lang ng picture nila noon na naglalaro sa snow, pero ngayon 1 year na pala.
Yes. Tsaka maganda yun, bro, no? Kumbaga, they really plan talaga yung paghanap ng job. Hindi sila talaga yung, kasi they're well prepared, no? Hindi kasi yung tipong pagdating dito, ay hanap agad ng trabaho kasi kailangan kong bumawi sa nagastos ko, no? They really plan everything. They invested time, they invest money.
Yeah.
And then look at them right now. They're doing
they're
work
earning well. Hindi sila yung ano ba tawag doon? Hindi kasi shotgun approach na kung ano na lang yung matanggap kong trabaho. May goal talaga sila na this is the industry I want, this is where I want to work.
Yes.
And you cannot do that if you're not financially ready.
Yes. Sabi nga na, it's a big amount that you need to really yun ang nami-mislead kasi ng ibang students sa ibang other agencies na yung the term show money na ipapakita lang. No, please, yung tuition fee po hindi ipapakita, binabayaran po yun. Tsaka yung 20 hours per week na trabaho, hindi po yan consistent na 20 hours makukuha mo. Some employer will just give you 10 hours a week. No, so wag natin sabihin natin ay may 300 ako this week. No. Kaya nandun yung $10,000 na living expense mo, requirement while nag-a-apply tayo ng student visa. Kasi nga yung 10,000 na yun, that's good for 1 year living expense. Magtrabaho ka man o hindi, mabubuhay ka dito. No, at saka hindi natin pwedeng gawing reason na bumagsak ako because nag-work kasi ako eh. Tandaan po natin, walang pakialam yung teacher dito kung international kung local ka. If you really bumabagsak ka, if you fail ka talaga nila. Tsaka di tulad sa atin na lalapitan ka, uy, bumabagsak ka na. No. You will be surprised na tawag ito, bumagsak na. Then if they did the final grade, that's it.
Pero pwede rin naman na pag sir, medyo nahihirapan ako sa class.
Yun.
You be honest with your professors na let's say yung capacity, you're having a hard time with the program. Yeah. May mga iba kasi healthcare practitioner, for example, napunta sa business. Nahirapan dun sa accounting. So as long as you're honest naman na sir, nahirapan ako, what do you suggest I can do? Minsan it helps kasi na alam nung professor na i-adjust yung pacing ng class kung may mga students left behind. Kasi kung di nila alam, then tuloy-tuloy lang sila sa ginagawa nila.
Yes. Saka dito papasok yung international services, bro, ng
Yes.
Fanshawe.
Malaki yung kay Fanshawe. Malaki
Yeah.
yung international student services niya na binisita
At
namin.
may support group sila na if you find a hard time sa mga specific subject or even some financial, no, they can help you reach out to the school then.
Isang buong wing yung yung campus para sa international.
Napunta na pala kayo doon, puro international yung malaking wing na yun.
Yes. Oo. And like I said, the school is there to support. No? Hindi lang about ano naman yun eh. Kasi nga, they know they want a quality education. Basically, not more on quantity. No, Fanshawe is very well known. I think mataas yung employment rate nila after graduation.
Yes.
And ang dami nating successful student na they own their own business na ngayon, bro. Diba? They have the restaurant.
Marami po, Miss Ina, na mga Fanshawe
renovation in din.
Tapos, renovation, restaurant, yung isa high-end food. Madami na po sila.
These are na PR na naging permanent resident na din sila. So they never left London.
Yeah.
Yun din yung sa mga students na surprisingly akala natin first parang for the sake of studying at Fanshawe they stay in London, pero after graduation talagang mukhang na fell in love na sila dun sa London City.
Maganda po kasi sa London kasi kung gusto mo talaga mag-downtown, it's a reasonable drive, wala naman traffic. Road trip lang siya, kwentuhan habang nagda-drive. Kung gusto mong mas tahimik, if you're sick and tired of the city life, London is still a city. It still has the amenities of a proper city. Pero mas, mas homey.
Laid back.
Yeah, mas laid back, yes.
Yes.
Ayun. Tsaka, yung London ngayon, progress, na siya.
Yeah.
Parang in terms of population, fastest growing city in the province. And that's of course yung mga international students din yung increase. Kahit pandemic, surprisingly.
Yes. And like I said, actually, Sun-Cor has, meron kaming doon, just in front of the campus, meron kaming rental property for international students. So right now, may 6 na students na tinutulungan natin na nakatira. So hopefully then, pag may vacant, just reach out to Sun-Cor. Meron na kayong na-build na network din na we can help you out, connect to the right people. No? Yun lang naman tayo.
Wala kayo. Lahat na, pati accommodation.
Even pag sundo sa airport, alam mo yun. Meron kasi tayong mga students din na meron ng mga car that willing to offer their services. And even pagtulong pag open ng bangko, so yung inumpisan kasi namin ni Kuya Mikmik, they are also trying it in their own
give forward.
Parang they also pay forward, no?
Yeah.
Yun. And like I said, ang dami ng ang Filipino community doon. Pag new student, pag newcomer ka, talagang all-out support, mga damit, mga
trabaho.
So, even sa trabaho, no? Uy, wala kang work na. Meron kaming work dito. Yan, temporarily habang naghahanap ka ng
yung mga na-PR na, pinapasa na nila yung work nila dun sa mga estudyante if they decide to move on with a different career, for example.
Yes. Okay, tayo bro? Pisa natin yung Miss Ina, are you still okay?
Yes, sure.
Okay. Sige, tayo sa mga natin, mga live viewers natin. So, meron tayo from GDV. Good morning po. Kay Cindy Baraka. Hello po, mga Kuyas. Magandang araw from Baraka Family, Abu Dhabi. Ayan, isa yan sa mga clients din ng Sun-Cor. Good morning, Kuyas, sa Irish Spring.
Irish Spring.
Yung paboritong sabon na.
Paboritong sabon sa Balikbayan box.
Oo. Mina, good morning po. Ayan, shout out. Ito, may tanong siya. Hello po, si Miss Cindy. Hello po, if I will be taking 3 year advanced diploma on a dental hygiene program, and prerequisite program is required. How long po ang prerequisite program and how much it costs, or is it included in the cost of program proper? Thank you po. Ayan, for you, Miss Ina.
Sige. So, Cindy, if you're going to apply dun sa dental hygiene na 3-year advanced diploma, yung health science programs kasi in Fanshawe, kailangan siya ng pre-health. So, pre-health is 1 year. In terms of cost, it will be around 17,000 Canadian dollars for 1 year. Then additional pa yung 3-year na dental hygiene program. So ang mangyayari is 1 plus 3. And if you finish that one, yun nga, it's a 4-year program, but in terms of PGWP, 3 years yung maximum na makukuha mo.
To add lang dun sa sinabi ni Miss Ina, maximum po kasi 3 years sa PGWP. Pero ang advantage ng, let's say, 3-year program, instead na 15 points lang yung makukuha natin towards our CRS score, pag pumalo tayo ng 3 years ng pag-aaral, 30 points na po. So, malaki.
Ayun.
Ang na-double. Maganda yun.
Buti na lang may licensed immigration consultant.
Oo nga. Kasi yung ibang mga students, di ba, crucial yung 1 point, 2 points.
Oh,
pero
yes. Every point count.
It counts.
Yung iba nga, nag-aaral lang nga ng French eh.
Yes.
Oo, lalo na ngayon, expected talaga after everything go back to normal. Yun nga, tataas daw yung mga CRS score draw. But let's just wait for it and prepare na lang. Let's do everything na lahat ng points. Pero tandaan natin, every year, nagbabawas po yung points because of our age. Ang importante po, makagawa tayo ng profile na rin.
Ito yung panahon na hindi ka masaya pag nagba-birthday ka. Kasi nababawasan yung points mo.
Yeah. Yan. So, ito naman kay Miss Baby France. Thank you, Sun-Cor, for my LOA at Fanshawe. You're welcome po.
Ayan.
The Irish Spring, mahaba-haba ito. Hello, I am currently enrolled in Fanshawe. I applied for an extension of my study permit using the LOA of Culinary Skills as my program. Can I change my program po while waiting for the approval of my study permit extension? I applied for extension po last February 2022. I enrolled for May 2022 intake. Wala pa po yung approval ng permit extension ko. Salamat po.
So matagal kasi ngayon yung mga extensions. I think yung iba inaabot ng kailan siya ulit nag-apply? Feb. Oh yeah, yung iba minsan 4 months, minsan some of our clients sorry.
Bless you, bro.
Ayan. Some of our clients parang
it only proves na hindi po recording.
So some of our clients kasi yun mga 5 I think mga inabot ng 5 to 6 months. If you are changing, that's a good question kasi we've never done this before. But in theory, if you are changing, technically if it's in the same DLI, it should not be a big deal. Changing schools is a bigger factor than changing programs.
And of course, kay Miss Ina na rin, if available yung program na babaguhin, i-change mo.
Yeah, kung last minute medyo.
Yes, kung ngayon ka mag-change for me, parang ilan na lang yung programs namin. Kung hinahanap mo is 1-year program, parang general arts na lang ata yung open namin na 1 year. So, pero yun nga, I think, better to wait for your study permit. Kasi kung May ka naman magsa-start, you have until April 24 to wait for it. Let's just pray na makuha mo siya. Pero if tingin mo, hindi mo pa siya makukuha by April 24, tapos magsa-start ka ng May, please talk to our student life coordinators sa International Center kung ano yung mga pwede mong option. Baka kasi pwede mo pa siyang i-defer ng September.
Yes.
Ang maganda lang dito, well, if she is doing 1+1, there's a 150-day maximum.
Yes, and then Basta lang hindi siya naka-break ngayon. Kasi kung
Yep.
naka-break siya ngayon, tapos magde-defer pa siya.
Yep, baka
Yeah.
lumagpas. When it comes to culinary skills naman, job-wise, madami. I don't
Yeah.
know the reason behind the switch, pero just to let you know, kung bumalik yung TR to PR, kung lang, we don't know yet if it will happen again. If it returns, malaki yung chance na, yung TR to PR po kasi mga essential health and non-health work ang nandoon. So I think sa culinary, mabilis makakuha ng essential work na, tsaka
Yes.
skilled work pa. So you're actually possibly hitting two birds with one stone kung bumalik ulit yung TR to PR.
Ayun. So, yep, thank you very much sa pagsagot, Tina and Kuya Mikmik. Tayo, kay Vivian Rosales, hi mga kuyas, ask ko lang if may chance po ba maka-PR kung 51 years old na po.
Sa akin pala to. Pinakamatanda natin na I know na PR was I think 52. Doon din siya sa TR to PR pumatak. Again, we do not know when would that be available again. However, if you do speak French, that's why we always encourage for Filipinos to learn the language. There's also other PR pathways na hindi na kailangan ng mga points towards the PR application. So it's a broad question. If there's a chance, yes. What are the options? There are options, which is hard to discuss at this point.
Yeah. If you have any particular questions, and if you need more questions, we would recommend to book a consultation with Kuya Mikmik. You can send an email to apply at sun-cor.com, or you can visit Kuya Mikmik's website and book a consultation directly as well. It's studyworklivemigratecanada.com. Yes, there is a fee. So may nagtatanong sa consultation kasi nga you are talking to a licensed immigration consultant. I always share this one, guys, yung mga lumalapit sa akin, sinasabi ko, basically, kung gusto nyong maging piloto, kami po ni Miss Ina are just flight stewardess. No? Ang pwede naman ituro sa inyo is paano mag-seatbelt. Pero po, kung paano magpalipad ng aeroplano, si Kuya Mikmik po yun.
Ayun.
The license he is the authorized person to talk about immigration. At the same time, sila na din po ang pwede mag-charge ng fees.
Yung iba kasing mga nagko-consult, more of opinion-based versus the law. The law is always the law. Your opinion might just be your opinion. Siguro po just to note dun sa sinabi ni Kuya Nikki, if urgent po, kasi makikita nyo ngayon, April, nakabook na po kami hanggang May. But if your situation is urgent, we always do our best to accommodate. So just send us an email and we'll do our best to accommodate your timing.
Yeah. Once again, the only way for you to expedite the process na makakonect kay Kuya Mikmik is through me.
Si Kuya Nikki ang aking only official agent.
Yes. Nandun po yung pangalan namin sa public registry ng Canada.
Yes.
So,
And
once
nandun din yung pangalan ni Kuya Nikki.
Advice lang namin, kung kukuha kayo ng agency, make sure you get the name of the consultant. You search it over there. And then, make sure na ang consultant mismo ang kausap nyo. Hindi yung front person lang.
Yes.
Kasi nga, medyo mahirap iasa yung kinabukasan nyo sa isang taong nag-attend lang ng seminar. No?
Yep. Or nanonood lang sa atin, tapos nag-write down ng notes.
Yes.
And then pretending to be consultants.
So lahat ng viewers namin, like I said, kami po ay ang Sun-Cor. We are the only immigration agency that offers the DIY process. Just in case po hindi nyo kaya mag-DIY, mayroon po tayong mga support group. And you can order consultation, tapos mag-DIY kayo. Or if you know what, Kuya, like sina Corinne at saka si Noel, they're both professional, but they end up getting our services for the visa because busy sila. No? Ayaw nila magkamali. And the cost of the visa processing ni Kuya Mikmik is 2,000 Canadian for the student, tapos $500 each dependent. So yun pa lang, mura lang po kami compared to others. At the same time, yun nga, si Kuya Mikmik na mismo yung mag-edit ng SOP. Sila na rin mag-arrange, magsasubmit. Ang gagawin lang ng aplikante is magpa-medical, magpa-biometric, at the same time,
police clearance.
magbigay ng mga details. Yun lang, stress-free. Like I said, aside from that, we'll make sure na comfortable yung pagdating nyo dito. We can help you refer with houses, with jobs, no? And of course, you be part of the Sun-Cor family. No? Even nga dito sa Canada, kahit nga hindi agents galing sa amin, sila lang lumalapit kasi nga nami-mislead sila ng other agency. And what separate us from other agencies is yung after sales customer service namin. Mas mafe-feel nyo yung tulong namin once we're here in Canada. Kasi nandito kami.
Yep.
Yun.
Tsaka perfect example yun nga yung Angeles family. Kumbaga from start to finish, we were very hands-on with them. Siguro Kuya Nikki, it's also a good opportunity to tell people yung sa mga forms kasi, it's very crucial that if, let's say, you decide to hire somebody, they know what they're doing because at the end of the day, you will still be responsible.
Yes.
Umuulan po ng 5-year ban si Canada. Not to scare you, but it's realistic. Marami nang lumapit sa akin, Kuya, yung agent ko sa Pilipinas, mali yung form. Ngayon nakatanggap ako ng letter na mabibigyan ako ng 5-year ban. Paano na to? So, maraming agencies sa atin na nag-offer ng sometimes free visa processing or extremely cheap, but then again you are dealing with people na who might not be really competent to do it. Ito nga, marami na, I think this month alone, madami nang lumapit sa akin na ganito yung problema. Mali yung gawa ng form and they are facing yung 5-year ban. So 5 years is a long time. We don't even know kung you will be scrutinized even further after 5 years once you try to apply. So,
yung ano bro, yung mga OWP na alam mo yun, na mali yung pagka-apply nila.
Oh yes, nung isang araw, yung may asawa pinalagay, yung may common law pinalagay single. So ngayon, paano na sila magsasama? So marami pong dahilan bakit mura yung iba or libre yung mga visa processing, and ngayon lumalabas na yung mga dahilan bakit. And at the end of the day, yung aplikante yung kawawa. So again, we're not forcing you to get our services, but we are telling you, make sure that the person doing it for you is really capable.
Yes. Miss Ina, may question lang ako. Kasi yung 1+1, can you elaborate more yung the 1+1 na ano ng Fanshawe? Kasi this is the only school that you can mix match any program. Marami na pong gumagaya.
Pero parang Sun-Cor, maraming gumagaya.
Okay.
Pero yung first school na nag-offer ng 1+1 talaga.
Yes. So, we understand na yung mga international students kasi, they want a longer post-graduation work permit na yung sabi nga ni Mikmik is 3 years. That's the maximum that will be given to you if you are an international student. So, for grad cert kasi, as you can see kahit sa website namin, sa mga brochure, majority talaga is 1 year. Kasi career-focused siya and skills-based. So, hindi kailangan ng fundamentals kasi ang assume namin is that you already have the education and fundamentals, let's say, of project management, but will give you more, will improve your skills even more or even further. So for 1+1, yung mga students namin, you will be given 1 LOA with the 2 programs already. So initially, you are enrolled in 1 program, yun yung priority mo, and then conditional yung second program kasi kailangan mo siyang tapusin yung first program before you can proceed. So ano ba yung advantages ng 1+1? So if you will apply on the onset, well, technically, isang application fee. Pag nag-apply kayo sa Sun-Cor, waive pa yung application fee. And then sa tuition fee deposit, you only have to pay isang tuition fee deposit of 2,300 CAD. Yung second program mo, hindi mo na muna kailangan isipin yon. Wala ka nang babayaran na tuition fee deposit. And in terms of, let's say, yung tuition fee na kailangan mo to start your program in Fanshawe, you only have to pay the first semester tuition fee of the first program. The rest, which means yung second sem ng first program and then the whole second program tuition fee, it can be paid in Canada. And siguro tama na din yung question kanina about study permit extension. If you have a 1+1 LOA and you got an approval, covered na yung second program in terms of your study permit approval, which means hindi ka na mag-worry ng study permit extension in Canada. So many of our students, 1+1 na talaga. Kasi maganda din siya sa SOP. Kung kaya mo siyang i-relate, maganda yung narrative pag 1+1. Pero it's up to you. Kung gusto nyo muna, you want to keep it safe, mag 1 year lang, and then mag-add kayo sa Canada for your second program. Pero yun nga, kailangan nyo mag-apply ng extension, which sa ngayong nangyari ngayon, medyo matagal yung extension.
Yeah. Medyo matagal and it cost money as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Christina, follow-up ko lang, kailangan ba related yung 1+1 na program?
Well, in terms of kung initial application siya, maganda na related. Kasi syempre, kung gagawin mo siyang basis of your study permit or yung SOP mo, maganda na related. So, for example, you want to start with, let's say, PSW, pero, so basic patient care, pero gusto mo din mag-gerontology. So, 1+1, pwede yun. And dapat tama din yung progression kasi post-secondary certificate si PSW. So, dapat mauuna siya before grad cert na gerontology. Hindi pwede yung other way around kasi pababa siya or downgrade siya.
Yun. So, at least clear sa lahat natin na yun nga, 1 LOA, 1+1, pwede nyo mix match, pero it should be related, no? It should be making sense, lalo na para nyo sa SOP ninyo.
Mahirap ko yan, Nikki. I'm taking PSW and then when I graduate, I'll take up welding techniques.
Yun.
Ang layo eh.
Yan yung visa officer sa'yo.
Yun lang. So like I said, if you guys need help, Sun-Cor is here to help you out. Help you narrow down your options with the programs, help you with the option for the intake, no? And also, of course, we will also guide you what's the best pathway for your PR. No, kami kasi we don't just plan for study visa, we plan for your permanent residency. Kasi nga po, marami na po umuwing international student kasi hindi na plano ng maayos. So once again, yung study visa does not guarantee permanent residency. Yung PGWP po, it may look 3 years pero sobrang bilis lang po nun.
Mabilis lang po yun.
Kaya nga po, we need to have a game plan. Para pagdating niyo pa lang dito, alam niyo na yung pathway ninyo. Hindi yung dito pa lang kayo magpaplano. Ayun, continue tayo. Medyo nire-refresh
medyo dumami bigla.
Yan. So, from Teen Guevara Aligado. Hello po mga Kuyas and ate. Questions regarding 1+1 program. Eligible po ba to sa PR pathway through OINP?
Ay, ako pala to. So, OINP, I guess ang tinutukoy po niya yung International Student Job Offer Stream.
Yes.
Dito po kailangan, if I recall, hindi ko po memorize lahat ng provincial nominations. But for International Graduate Stream, for OINP, I think it has to be a 2-year program. And the program has to be, the entry to the program has to be, kailangan po kayo ay may bachelor's degree na. So some programs kasi pwedeng makapasok pag may experience. So doon na di-disqualify yung ibang mga estudyante. However, there are other immigration OINP programs na hindi nagmamatter yung 1+1 ka ba or 2-year program. So depende po kung ano yung tina-target ninyo.
Ayun. Thank you very much. Ito kami, Miss D. Thank you. Thank you, God, for people who help others with their dreams. God bless you more, Nikki and Sun-Cor.
Ayun.
And naman, Parang pumapayat ako lalo.
Kailangan bagong hoodie, Kuya Nicky.
Ayan, wala mang bagong hoodie. Kay Janet Dumaicos Fermin, do you have health and fitness program po ba? Ayan, for Miss Ina.
Yes, we have fitness and health promotion, and this is a 2-year post-secondary diploma, and it's only offered every fall or September.
Wow.
Yeah.
Miss Ina, ito yata yung program na yung mga estudyante laging nasa gym.
Oo.
Kasi naalala ko may ganun eh.
Yes. So, yung mga students namin, kasi di ba may wellness center sa
Yes.
loob ng
Yeah.
school.
Yep.
So, marami mga students na nag-hire ng fitness coach. So, normally yung mga students under this program to. And some of them nag-work din sa mga clinics na usually yung mga OT, PT yung mga students namin in this.
Actually, this job is under NOCB, bro. Yung mga
nice. Tsaka, siguro yung mga gym buffs sa atin yung mahilig mag-workout. Kasi naalala ko, ito yung mga kunyari pag nag-squat sila, ina-analyze pa yung, tama ba yung form, or ano yung workout program mo. So parang sabi ko, ang sarap ng buhay nito, nag-gym ka na, nag-aaral ka pa.
And by the way, guys, if you guys are interested with the programs, you can reach out to Sun-Cor and we will help you out. Or if you want, please go to the website of Fanshawe College. Nandun po lahat. Kung magtatanong kayo yung tuition fee, everything is there. Kung ano yung intake available, updated po. Yung website ng school. So you can directly go to the website and then, ito yung gusto ko, and then we can book a consultation sa akin. Libre lang po, walang bayad. And then we can go from there. We can discuss kung ano ba yun, tama ba yung program na pinili nyo. Ayun. I think nasagot na yung isa. Shoutout ko lang si Miss Vivian Rosales. 51 years old, bro. May chance mo ma-PR? Yes po, may chance po talaga. Chances is always
chance, but
pathway.
May chance, pero sometimes the options might be limited. Minsan yung iba, if they feel it's too challenging, yung mga anak na lang nila yung pinapaaral.
Ito yung mga reality na nangyayari na sa consultation ni Kumikmik, sasabihin niya kung alam mo yun, baka magsayang lang po tayo ng pera because of
yung real talk kasi ang kasi kumbaga hawak natin buhay ng tao, kinabukasan nila yung hard-earned savings, and we want it to, kumbaga, if their investment, gusto natin na may makuha sila in return. If there's not too much, sometimes we encourage them na baka mas okay po yung anak na lang, for example, kasi may chance naman na ma-sponsor sila eventually pag na-PR yung mga anak.
Yes. So, everyone again, i-flex ko lang yung promotion ng Sun-Cor. So, anyone will get an LOA or visa services with Sun-Cor. Once your visa get approved, once you're here in Canada, we will give you back $500 Canadian. This is for the September 2022 intake only. So, ano pa hinihintay niyo po? Saan pa kayo? Just reach out to Sun-Cor or to me, Kuya Nikki, and we'll help you and guide you with your letter of acceptance. And yung letter of acceptance po, 1 to 3 days kayang ibigay ng Fanshawe. With no...
Lupit talaga.
Kasi kami, once dumaan kasi sa Sun-Cor, fini-filter na namin lahat. Kaya nga, pag-submit namin sa which is mabilis na lang. And only... I think this is the only school that gives an overnight LOA. Ayun, Kasi, pero be mindful din, ito din, para din ito sa lahat. Huwag po tayo magmadali din sa LOA. Kasi nga, may 30 days tayong na pag kukuha tayo ng LOA, dahil na libre, huwag tayong mag-take advantage of it then. Kasi nga, yung Fanshawe mismo is trying to help Filipinos. That's why they're waiving the IELTS. Even sa Sun-Cor partnership na, we're waiving na $100. But still, may effort kasing ginagawa yung both Sun-Cor and the Fanshawe College as well. And sabihin na, ay kuya, hindi pa ready yung pera namin. So end up, alam mo yun, masasayang yung slot, masasayang yung effort ng lahat. So be mindful na if you want to process an LOA, make sure na meron na kayong funds. Naka-ready na lahat, nakalatag na lahat. No, kasi that's the first step. Once you get the LOA, next step is visa processing na. No? Ayun. So, yun. I-flex ko lang.
Kaya pa, Miss Ina, medyo marami pa yung mga tanong.
Sige lang.
Alam ko napapaus ka, kaya sabi ko, kuya,
Oo, ay kanina medyo umiikot yung boses ko. Malaki kasi dito.
Ayun.
Maulan pa.
Ayun. Ito kay Nit. May palliative and gerontology program po ba?
So for gerontology, yes, we offer it. Currently sa London campus and yung Toronto, we offer the gerontology program. For
Oh, wow.
palliative, I think it's in the works. Yun yung narinig ko. Pero wala pang final announcement. But in the next few months, we might introduce new program.
Tsaka, this is the only college that they have like 200 plus program.
Sobrang dami.
Karaniwan 180 yata. So 200 plus is a good number.
It all means that how big the school is, how serious the college is. Kasi nga, they're offering those programs then, no? And ang dami pong health-related programs. Hindi lang po yung palliative, yung gerontology. Marami po. Yung si basic example kanina, si Corinne, nurse po siya. Ang kinuha po niya is a 2 years Office Administration Health Services with co-op ata yun, Miss Ina, if I'm right.
I think healthcare admin ata siya. Bagong program yun, pero naging top na siya for Filipinos. Kasi nga,
oh, wow.
better siya.
So yun, look at yung work niya ngayon. No? She's working sa hospitals, at sa mga home care. No? So yun. Next is Shay Moldes. Hi po, BS Tourism graduate planning to take business course. Possible po ba?
Ako ba to? Yes, it's possible as long as madami na kaming gantong cases. As long as there's reasonable cost. Why are you shifting to a business na pwede kasing meron kayong tourism business eventually. And of course, yung inaral nyo sa tourism, hindi naman siya as specialized as a business course. So if you want professional education, learning how to manage and grow a business, then it's normal that if you want to learn that.
Yun. Thank you, bro. Miss K. Janet Domicus Fermin. I'm 40 years old, BS Physical Therapy undergrad, 10 years, job experience in fitness industry. Plan to take health and fitness promotion. Offer po ba tayo? IELTS required po ba? I think hindi po required yung IELTS. 2 program lang po yung required ng IELTS. Yung pharmacy technician tsaka yung Opta na program. Kung offer pa po, Miss Ina, offer pa ba this September?
For fitness and health, double check ko lang. Pero for fall 2022 ito. And may question din ako for si Janet. Kung sabi niya kasi undergrad siya. So kung at least nakapag 2 years siya in college, hindi niya na kailangan yung general arts. Pero if
nice.
more than 2 year, of course, kailangan ng general arts. For fitness and health, open pa siya for all. So kung ano na LOA ngayon.
Kasi kailangan. Kung ano LOA ngayon, bukas nandiyan na yan.
Oo. Saka may 500 Canadian
Saturday, Sunday. So baka Monday.
Monday pala.
Oo nga pala. Ito na rin share lang din namin. Kami mga Kuyas are full-time daddies and husbands din kami. So, skeletal lang po yung work namin sa weekend. I hope you don't mind we spend time pa rin sa family. Over the weekend, no? But we'll try our best talaga to accommodate everyone. Shout out sa mga inbox namin ni Kuya Mikmi. Yun nga. Bro, umpisa na natin after. I just want to say sorry din. Minsan din kasi yung mga consultation ko, sa side ko na 15-minute na libre, nag-overlap kasi nga minsan umiiyak yung kausap namin. Hindi naman pwedeng sabihin, uy, time na.
Time's up, stop crying.
Oo. Ang dami talagang lumalapit kasi na misled. I don't wanna use the word scam kasi napapunta naman siya ng other agency, pero the misled lang talaga. Most of them is napapunta sa private colleges kasi mura nga daw. madali lang maghanap ng LMIA job. Tandaan natin, kahit na may LMIA ka, wala pa rin kasiguraduhan yung PR. No? Yun yung paano nila kasi mura. But like I said, guys, you need to really learn everything. Yung ano yan, you should have at least plan A from B, C, D, lahat. At least may option kayo. So continuous tayo. From Sam Juan. Good morning po. Ano pa ba ang advice niyong program or course sa akin? I'm currently a dental hygienist here in Dubai and a dentist by profession. Salamat po.
Okay. You have to take pre-health. And in terms of your second program, you can pursue dental assisting na 1 year, or you can pursue the 3-year dental hygiene program.
I think meron tayong example nito, bro. Yung dentist din.
Oh, yes.
Kumuha ng dental admin na program.
Yep, meron tayo dentist, dental admin, yung isa dentist, dental hygienist. It might sound like a downgrade kasi dentist na kayo, pero upon discussion with the clients, sa industry pala ng dental industry sa Philippines, we are well far behind the global practices. And sabi nga sa akin nung isa, kuya, kasi pag yung mga foreigner dumadating sa dental office namin, nagre-reklamo bakit daw sobrang stone age. Yun yung parang term niya. So given this program, we were able to defend na bakit it might sound like a downgrade, but in reality, it's actually a new set of skills for the dentists in the Philippines. So in short, approve yung mga dentista na yun.
Ayan, thank you very much. Ito kay Miss Cindy. Will contact po once budget is secured. Need to be financially and emotionally prepared. Thank you po. Also, in September 2023, intake po open na po ba? Yes po. That's what yung 2023 intake sa Fanshawe is open na po. Like I said, once you can apply for the LOA na, pero once you apply for the LOA, within 30 days po, you need to pay the 2,300. Kaya you need to really do a game plan talaga. You need to be ready, financially ready.
Yep.
Yun. Tsaka Miss Ina, usually yung Fanshawe naman, wala kaming issues kung kailan mag-open. Kasi for example, wala pang, hindi pa matatapos yung 2022. Tignan mo, nag-umpisa pa lang yung year, open na yung 2023.
Yes. And wala din kaming deadline as long as na open pa yung program. And of course, may time ka pa talaga to apply and get your visa approval.
Yes.
Then of course, we can issue your
Ayun.
And maganda na rin, I think, yung early. Kasi, for example, medical, mahirap magpa-schedule ng medical sa Pilipinas ngayon, as I've heard. So, you have to be ready talaga.
I think ang earliest na applicant natin sa Fanshawe was 11 months before the school starts, na-submit na natin sila.
Wow.
Kasi takot na takot sila na baka daw sila ma-deny. So 11 months. So kunyari pasok ng September, October the year before sinabit namin, tapos November approve na sila, parang kating-kati na silang pumuntang Canada, kaso hindi pa pwede.
Hindi pa pwede kasi mag-start 1 year pa.
Kasi halos 1 year pa. So yes, but again, the longer your prep time is, mas hassle-free siya.
Yeah. Ms. Ina, ito lang to. This is just for the knowledge of everyone. Can you discuss further the refund process and saka yung deferral process ng Fanshawe College?
Yes. So, I think that's also important na i-discuss natin siya. Kasi not only sa Fanshawe, kailangan, if you're going to apply anywhere, kahit dito sa Pilipinas, you have to know the policy, lalo na for refund. So for Fanshawe, starting 2022, we are not allowing students to start the program without a visa approval. So if ever your visa is refused, you have 2 options, of course. The first option is if you want to reapply, if medyo short na yung time in terms of reapplication, you can consider deferring to a future intake. So that's the first option. The second option is to refund. in terms of refund, since meron kang visa refusal, you are eligible for refund less 250 CAD 250 admin fee. And then the rest, babalikin sa'yo kung paano mo siya binayad sa Fanto. In terms of deferral, we are limiting our students to maximum of 2 changes. Changes would mean program change and also deferral. So if nag-defer ka ng once, you only have another one left. Previously kasi hindi namin siya walang limit, pero we also have to manage kasi yung enrollment. So if ever kasi nag-defer ka and we issue the LOA, we are assuming that you're going to pursue that intake. That's why we are keeping your seat. Pero kung defer lang ng defer, of course, magugulo yung management of seats sa mga programs. And nagiging popular na rin kasi yung, well, Fanshawe, so kailangan talaga i-manage namin yun to cater to students.
Ayun. Just to follow up din, Ms. Inas, lalo na yung mga May 2022 intake natin, yung wala pang mga result. So what are their options?
Okay. If you have, well, for online and blended, the deadline of your yung form, yung International Student Declaration form is April 24. So you have to submit that form, and yung form na po na yon ay included doon yung study permit approval. So you can wait until, let's say, next week, yung Holy Week, for your visa approval. Pero if wala na talaga, then defer na po yung pwede nating recommendation. Kasi yung mga programs na ninyo ngayon for May might be closed already for fall, such as early childhood, PSW, gerontology, closed na po siya sa fall. So baka ang next available intake ninyo ay winter 2023.
Yes. At saka, don't worry kasi yung Fanshawe naman, especially si Miss Ina, they will send an email naman to what are the programs can be blended.
Yeah.
What are the programs that you can, that needed face-to-face talaga. No. Ayun. So, pag blended ka, pwede ba yung mag-continue pa rin siya, Miss Ina? Kasi nag-wait siya. Mag-online class pa rin
well,
siya.
Since January, hindi na namin inaalaw yung start the program while waiting for visa. Kailangan talaga may approval na. So,
yes.
Kung wala parang approval by April 24, unfortunately, you might have to defer.
Okay. Failed to defer, is it automatic na ano ba mangyayari pag hindi sila nakapag-defer?
So, ang deferral namin, so 24 is the submission of the form. And you have until 10th day of start of class, from start of class to do other changes and defer. After the 10th day, mako-forfeit yung 1 sem mo. So, ayaw natin mangyari yun sa student. So, please defer as soon as possible.
Ayun. So, ayun guys, at least everything is clear regarding sa refund saka deferral kasi importante po yun. At saka hindi lang po sa school ng Fanshawe, we need to do our due diligence then, especially ourselves, yung mga nagdi-DIY, to check din. No? We cannot blame the agency who did your LOA kasi nga that's part of your you need to also read by yourself yung deferral saka refund procedures. At saka hindi lang naman yung refusal, Miss Ina, di ba? You also have, like, for example, other reason, like,
Yes. Parang nung pandemic, ang daming reason nila for refund is pregnancy.
Yes.
Tapos,
Oh, wow.
yung iba, parang like personal. So, meron naman kaming fee appeal na tinatawag. So, the fee appeal, you have to submit supporting documents. And then the fee appeal committee will review it. And then sila magde-decide if you will be refunded or not.
Yes.
Pero basta okay yung documentation and valid yung reason. Then,
yes. That's okay sa background ko. Ako dito nagkawal. Yun, ano lang din, i-share ko rin yung ano din. Just in case magpa-defer na, for example, may intake, nagpa-defer kayo. I mean, you get the refusal, tapos nagpa-defer kayo. Hindi na po pwedeng magpa-refund nun kasi nagpa-defer na kayo eh.
Yes.
Oo, yun. Ano ko lang yun.
Kaya din dapat careful kayo in terms of decision.
Yes.
So yun nga, kasi we already issued your LOA for new intake. So dapat yun na yung i-follow natin. Hindi mo na pwedeng gamitin yung old LOA for the refusal. And refund pala.
Ayun. Thank you very much. Ito, may si Donna Mancas. I'm a registered midwife. Pwede mo ba i-consider ang practical nursing?
For you, actually, pwede kang mag-doula studies in Fanshawe if you are a registered midwife.
Ano yung program na Miss Ina?
Doula studies.
What do you mean by doula studies?
It's parang nasa field siya of midwife din. So you assist yung mga midwife during labor, tapos yung other phases of labor itself. So before, during, and after, yun yung mga yun yung ipapractice nyo in the program.
Ayun. So yun pala, may option pala. No. Pero like I said guys, once you got your permanent residency status, if you really want to pursue to become a nurse, you can, alam mo yun, at least that time local fees natin yun. At the same time, pwede pang utangin sa government yung tuition fee mo. Ayun, as much as possible kasi marami tayong mga students na may masters na, may gusto ko mag-masters, gusto ko mag-ano. So, like I said, masters here works differently. Yung postgrad po is like a pre-masters. You need to have a degree in order for you to take this program. But when you say, I want to take master, gusto ko mag-masters. Like I said po, we don't offer po, we don't process master's degree. Kasi nga, that's a different, it's a different process. You need to apply directly to the school. Kailan gagawa ka pa ng letter of,
may research proposal ka pa.
May endorsement from your professors.
Yeah. I did it personally. Kaso yun nga, 25 kinuha, number 26 ako. So, masaklap kasi ang magastos na process tas hindi ako nakapasok.
Mahal po, no? Mahal mag-aral ng masters dito.
Oh, yeah.
International ka pa. Yeah. Mahal na nga pag local, mas mahal pa pag international.
Mas mahal, yes.
Ito, mahaba-haba to. Si Don Sandra. Hello, everyone. Thank you, Sun-Cor. Been following and hearing a lot about your goodness and services. I am in my 40s. Uy, bata pa. Life begins at 40s. Undergrad nursing means 2 years lang po. Proceed and graduated as AB Com Arts sa Pinas. Work in hotel industry for almost 10 years in Dubai. Now just started a medical admin and insurance pero UAE guidelines. Please help. Interested with your services doing this because of my young children. What is your advice in applying? Talk to Sun-Cor. Book a consultation and we'll be happy to help you out. Now you can go to our website at sun-cor.com. I-flex ko lang din yung namin. Yan. You can go to this website and you can click the book consultation for 15 minutes with Kuya Nikki for free, or you can email us at apply@suncor.com. But if you want further, gusto mo nang si Kuya Mikmik makausap, you can let me know, or you can visit Kuya Mikmik's website at studyworklive.migratecanada.com, and you can book a consultation from that end as well. Ayun, I think medyo yung most of the question, bro, is more on immigration na, hindi na related sa school.
Sige, baka mapagod din si Miss Ina.
So, time check tayo. It's already 11. Ayun.
11 na pala. Ayun nga, no?
Friday. No, it's family weekend.
Party pa si Miss Ina, Friday night pala.
Ilo yan eh. I am sure magbi-beach yan bukas, Sabado.
Wala, maulan nga. Kaya mo ang may LPA dito.
Ayun. parang ano yun eh. I don't know. Siguro bukas araw yan bigla.
Malay mo.
Malay natin. But Miss Ina, thank you very much for your time. And once again, Miss Ina is the International Education, what is it? Advisor. Yun yung advisor ng Fanshawe College. She is now presenting a Fanshawe College for all the Filipinos. Once again, we can waive the IELTS and and also the application fee worth $100 if you apply with Sun-Cor. And once again, for September 2022 intake, meron po kaming $500 na cashback from Sun-Cor. And malaking tulong na po yun talaga. No? Walang ibang agency na mimigay ng ganong halaga for international student. And Ms. Ina, can you please invite them again to apply with Sun-Cor, also with Fanshawe College?
Yes. So again, thank you so much, Nick and Mick for this. Medyo kinain lang ako ng system kanina kasi hindi ko alam kung paano share screen. Okay. Pero at least, diba, very interactive yung natin, yung platform, at the same time, okay yung mga questions, and lalo-lalo na nag-feature pa ng current student. So, coming from us, and also them, at least mas naging maganda yung idea and naging buo yung idea ng Fanshawe College for our viewers for today. So, again, Sun-Cor has been our partner for years now, and they have been sending students to Fanshawe.
Top partner.
Yes. Thank you. Ayan. So, if ever you want to apply to Fanshawe College and get the free app fee waiver, please reach out to Sun-Cor team. They will be very much happy to assist you for your questions and also to guide you in terms of the right program that will be good for you to be accepted. And at the same time, yung very important nga na yung study permit and yung plan mo after studying. Kasi yun naman yung goal ng maraming international students, especially mga Pinoy, to work and also to migrate to Canada afterwards. So, yun. Thank you again so much, and I hope to see you here in the Philippines.
Oh, yes.
Ayan.
Yes.
Mag-reply pa ako sa email, Nick. Pero I'm looking forward to the fair, the events that you will have.
Ayun.
Yun, talking about the fair, I think pinost na namin to last night, pero kung hindi, double check ko. This is our Balikbayan with the Kuyas 2022. So ito po, we'll be coming home this July. Our first leg po namin is sa Mindanao. We're gonna go to Cagayan de Oro, Camiguin, Davao, and Iligan. Sa Visayas is in Cebu City, Tagbilaran City in Bohol. In Manila, we have the NCR, Metro Manila. Sa Northern Luzon naman, we have the Baguio. And then sa Central Luzon, Bataan, and Pampanga. So yun, we will bring Canada closer to our kababayans.
Yes.
Marami po kaming, especially Fanshawe as well. It's gonna be our first time to go home. And it's gonna be our first time to meet Ina personally. I was hoping to meet her here in Canada.
Baka sa September, pumunta kayo sa London.
Ayun.
Palagi kami doon. Palagi kami nag-info session doon. We're planning to do one this May. Hopefully this May makagawa kami. Yun nga, kasi nga ang daming gagraduate ng April.
Yeah.
So we always guide them what to do next after graduation. So like I said, hindi mo kailangan maging Sun-Cor na client para makatanggap ng tulong. No? We will always welcome other students from other agencies na paglalapit sa amin. Yun. So Miss Ina, thank you once again. Have a great weekend. God bless you and stay safe. Diyan sa Iloilo, enjoy mo.
Thank you, guys. Bye.
Thank you. See you soon.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Ayan.
Yun.
Wala naman si Miss Ina na pao sa atin.
May background music muna tayo. Ayan.
Ayan, nakakatuwa naman. Nakakatuwa na feature yung isa nating student couple na
Actually, family sila bro eh.
Yep. Yep.
Ito yung sabi ko ka-workmate ko siya. No, in-encourage ko siya kasi nga ako mismo naranasan ko yung buhay dito. Sabi ko, bro, mas maganda yung chances mo dito, no? Lalo na sa galing ka sa call center. Yeah, shout out sa mga nag-work sa call center po. Talaga po ang industry ng call center dito. Ang daming work, no? Ang daming
Madami na tayong client na nasa BPO, KPO, ano pa ba?
Tsaka si bro, isang client natin na PR through 1 year lang yung work experience niya as a tech support, pero yung program niya iba, di ba? Pero yung work niya as a tech support.
Oh yes.
Kailangan mo pa. Si Gia.
Ang dami na kasi natin na pa-PR, sorry.
Yun, shoutout kay Gia yun. Tech support siya.
Oh yes.
Program niya.
Yeah. May utang pa siyang sisig tsaka pa sa atin, celebration.
Promise mo, ma-text nga yun. Sabi nga niya, magpahanda daw siya. Hindi pa nagpapakita eh. Sabi niya, kuya, hindi ko pa nakukuha yung PR card.
PR card niya, yeah. Malay mo, pagdating ko dyan, yun na yun.
Ayun. So, once again, guys, we would like to invite you to join our Balikbayan with the Kuyas.
Yes.
We'll be coming home this July. And ito po yung namin, mga venues na pupuntahan namin. Actually, nakapost na to sa Facebook namin. You need to register kasi limited seats lang po to. Sa mga nagtatanong, libre lang po, walang bayad yung pag-join po dito. First is, we will visit Mindanao sa July, and then Visayas, and then lastly, sa Luzon kami. Ayun. And then, ano pa ba? Ano bang meron dito? Like I said, we will invite a lot of schools that will present. Also, meron kami mga pasabog, mga pasalubong from the Kuyas. And also, we want to meet you in person, no? Mismo, kasi gusto namin tulungan namin kayo, makausap namin kayo in person. Kasi nga, ang dami na talagang due to popular demand na umuwi kami para i-meet yung at yung ginagawa namin to para sa mga kababayan natin. Yun. So
nakaka-excite din, Kuya Nikki. For me, first time kong malilibot yung Philippines. So I've stayed in Luzon and Metro Manila most of my life, and it's great na coming to the Philippines and having that opportunity na malibot. Kasi lagi yung sinasabi, it's more fun in the Philippines.
Yes.
Or minsan yung mga clients natin from Maldives, Bahamas, Caribbean, lagi yung sinasabi, ang ganda ba talaga dyan? Some of them sinasabi, kuya, mas maganda pa rin sa Pilipinas. So,
there's no place like home talaga.
So, tsaka yung mga beach na.
Bro, may comment dito si Jeffrey. Saan ko makakuha ng Fanshawe hoodie?
Ayan, workout natin yan.
So, mag-join ka, tapos pupunta ka dito sa Canada, mag-aral ka sa Fanshawe. Yun, makakuha ka ng Fanshawe hoodie. Hindi na nga lang libre.
Actually, maganda nga yung hoodie nila eh.
Ayan, meron kami nga.
Na dalawa. Sa akin yung may zipper. Oh, yung...
Sa akin na lang ito yung may
pull up.
Ayan. Ito naman kay Carrie. And hello, Kuya Nick.
Oman.
From Oman. Ayun. Dumadami din yung client mo from Oman, bro,
Madami. Yes. Yep. For those who don't know yet, we are international. We cater to Latin America, Australia, New Zealand, Eastern Europe, UK, even the US. So madami po kaming akala kasi ng iba puro Pilipino lang, pero madami po kasing mga Pilipino ang asawa, hindi Pilipino. So yung mga asawa na yon may mga kilala din. So we are actually catering to multiculturalism na rin, just like how Canada welcomes it.
Exactly po. So once again, we are Sun-Cor. Ito po yung services ng Sun-Cor. Tanggalin ko lang to for now. So we are offering LOA for free assistance po. We can try to waive the IELTS, and then we will also try to waive the application fee. If hindi namin kayang i-waive yung IELTS and application fee, we will reimburse the Duolingo, or we will also reimburse the application fee once you have your visa approved. So may mga settlement package din po kami to help you start here in Canada. And study permit, open work permit, postgrad work permit, LMIA, work permit, visitor, super visa, yung mga extensions, lalo na yung mga student right now, please be aware sa timeline, no? Kasi nga po, sobrang bilis lang ng panahon, hindi nyo alam na malapit na pala yung deadline or wala na pala kayong oras, no? Kasi lalo na may report na nagbago na yung timeline ng ano ngayon, ng processing.
Yes, so far sa atin naman falls between 1 to 3 months pa din. Sometimes faster, less than 1 month na approve na, pero it's still always good to have yung mas may konting leeway, kumbaga.
Yes. Ito, continue mo din sa Rina. Ito, yes po. Siyempre, I got an LOA from Sun-Cor. Ayan, Jeff. Fanshawe September intake. Ayan. So, meron kang 500 Canadian dollars. Pwede mong pambili ng hoodies. Ayan, Jeff. Pag na-approve yung visa mo, no? Ayan. So,
madami pang design tong hoodies. May tie-dye style pa ba? Kasi alam ko madami eh.
Ito bro, book a consultation po with you and sana po ma-meet ko po kayo sa Davao.
Ayun, no? Yeah, madaming taga Davao.
Shout out. Magkita-kita tapuhon sa Davao, sa Mindanao, sa Visayas, magkita tapuhon. And then, please invite yung mga kailan nato tanan kung gusto mo join. Ipa-register lang sila. I think we shared the link na already. And we'll see each other po dito sa Davao. No, kay Garmain de Nosta. Ayan. Ito naman si Moira Isabel. Sir, pwede umabol ng September intake? Yes po, open pa po yung yung September intake sa Fanshawe. And bro, question lang din, kung magdi-DIY sila, when can they apply? The latest time that they can apply for September intake?
So kung 3 months, July, August, September. So, mga June siguro.
Okay, mga June at least. Ayun.
April, May, June. Yan yung mga normal time submission ng mga July, wala pa rin problema. Okay pa din naman. Based on our experience. Iba yung DIYer kasi sa portal eh. I'm not saying na mas mabilis sa atin, pero based sa mga experience ng DIYer, parang mas matagal yung kanila. Again, I'm not saying napapabilis natin yung process. Or siguro kasi sa atin mas on time na sasabit. Kaya yung result mas din.
Ayun. Ito si Corinne. May daw siya. Just to add, my classmate in healthcare administration management are doctors, MD, PhD, dentists, radtechs, physiotherapists, pharmacists, and nurses. So yun, maganda to. Maganda to sa mga professional natin na nurses, dentists, radtechs. You can use this healthcare administration management program for you guys. Ayan. So may bago tayo kay Rian Ella. Partner schools po aside from Fanshawe, Pero de Alberta. Marami po kaming partner schools sa Alberta, but for now po, we will just focus more on Fanshawe. You can also reach out to Sun-Cor to give you more details about other schools. But for now po, we are advertising Fanshawe College here in Ontario.
For this session, it's all about Fanshawe.
Yan. Sabi ni Moira, Sir, nag-book appointment ako sa website niyo. Sana mapansin po. Thank you for answering our questions. You can also then kung tawag ito, kung matagal pa yung yung book session niyo and you really need an urgent help, you can reach out to me directly through my Facebook, Kuya Nikki, search nyo lang, or even my WhatsApp. Yung WhatsApp number ko po nasa website tsaka sa Facebook page ng Sun-Cor. Yan. So, refresh ko lang to. Hi Sun-Cor, I received my LOA with one program. I heard po kanina na pwede na po mag 1+1 sa LOA. I have not yet paid the deposit. Can I request for amendment? AZ Land, in order for us to amend it, you need to pay the 2-3 muna. So that's the process. Any amendment that we need to do, once na-release na yung LOA, we need to pay the 2,300 and then we can request for amendments. Yun. I guess we're all good, bro.
Yep.
Yun. I think next Friday, it is a Good Friday.
Good Friday, yes. So we will be...
wala po kaming session sa next Friday.
Yep. Good Friday.
But Tuesday, we'll see each other. It's going to be Morning with the Kuyas. We have real talk with real students na nandito na.
Yep.
At yung mga kalagayan nila. So, yun ang topic natin sa next Tuesday. No?
Yep.
From different school naman sila. And then, we're gonna discuss how they transition. Itong maganda, bro. These students are not from Sun-Cor.
Ayun.
Pero, tayo ang tumulong sa kanila kasi nga, you were misled again. Napunta po sila sa private colleges.
Oh, yes. Yes. I remember. Yeah. Marami-raming batch yun.
Oo, actually marami-rami sila. Kaya lang, konti lang yung na-invite ko kasi nga they have class or work. Kasi nga, finals na kasi. Shout out sa mga lahat ng students natin na mag-take ng finals ngayon.
Oo, malapit na. 2 weeks na lang yata. Finals na.
Just do your best, no? Wag nating i-take for granted yung exams. Talagang this is the, getting a good grades can really help you a lot as well.
Yep. There are companies that actually request for your transcript of records when you apply for a job. Not all, pero there are some.
Yeah, tsaka this will prepare your mindset, no? Na alam mo yun, in everything you do your best.
Yep.
And tapos, yun nga, sa lahat ng mga nag-graduate, mag-apply ng PGWP. If you need help, Kuya Mikmik is there. He can offer his service po. Calling a shout out sa mga previous clients din ng Sun-Cor.
Congrats na sa mga na-PR. Tsaka
for the PR processing. Ayun, we're here to help you. Once again, yung student visa processing fee namin is only 2,000 Canadian for the student. Tapos $500 Canadian each dependent, and it's payable in 2 terms. 60% upon signing of the agreement and then 40% upon lodging of the application. Yun. So,
shoutout din sa basketball team natin, Kuya Nikki.
Oh, so we have another game again. This Sunday. No. So, good luck sa you guys. Like I said,
yung first tournament natin, naka-second place sila yata. Tama ba? Ayan, congrats.
So, lahat ng mga nandito sa Niagara Falls, if you can visit, sikat na yung tournament na yun. Kasi it's a all-Filipino tournament. Pero yun nga bro, we're planning to go to Fanshawe then to arrange for all-student basketball one day or a friendly game.
Friendly game po, hindi siya.
Hindi siya
competitive. It's a fellowship game.
Kaya namin ni Kuya Mikmik maglaro. Pero alam mo naman, hindi na kaya ng mga...
Hindi na kaya ng tuhod, pero sige.
Yun. Tapos, students in Fanshawe, we'll try to reach out to you guys this summer then if what we can help. But if you need really help then please don't hesitate to reach out to us. No, kasi nga wag kayo mahiya lalo na sa akin. Sa mga Bisaya din. Ang dami kasing mga Bisaya din sa Fanshawe sa London.
Oh yes.
So,
yes.
Ayaw mo kaulaw, just lang din sa mo. Just message us and we'll try to help you in any way that we can. Ayun. So, ayun. Thank you very much, everyone. And once again, this is your Morning with the Kuyas. My name is Kuya Nikki.
I'm Kuya Mikmik.
And see you on our next Morning with the Kuyas on Tuesday. Have a
Stay
great
safe,
weekend,
guys.
everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.